Hollywood has seen its fair share of outspoken stars, but when a legend like Sylvester Stallone speaks up, the entire industry takes notice. In a world where bold voices are often silenced, Stallone's unfiltered reaction has struck a nerve, challenging the very core of Hollywood's new wave. This isn't just another celebrity rant, this is a powerful statement from a man who's seen it all. Sylvester Stallone, the legendary action hero, has always been known for his tough guy persona on screen, but recently, Stallone has made headlines not just for his roles in Hollywood blockbusters, but for taking a firm stand against what he sees as the creeping influence of woke culture in the film industry. In an era where political correctness seems to dictate the terms of filmmaking, Stallone is unapologetically pushing back, putting woke Hollywood in its place with a boldness that has both fans and critics talking. Stallone's defiance of woke culture is not just a passing phase or a marketing stunt, it's a reflection of his deep-rooted beliefs about filmmaking and freedom of expression. On his movie sets, Stallone has reportedly slammed the door on any attempts to inject woke ideology into his films. According to insiders, he has been very vocal about his stance, making it clear that he won't allow anyone to dictate what he can or cannot do on his set. This hardline approach has drawn both praise and criticism, but Stallone remains unshaken in his convictions. His message is simple: the art of filmmaking should not be compromised by the pressure to conform to social and political trends, and he won't let granola moms and their soy boy husbands tell him otherwise. Stallone's stance is refreshing in a Hollywood landscape where many filmmakers and actors seem to be walking on eggshells, afraid to offend or step out of line. His refusal to bow down to woke culture is a breath of fresh air for those who feel that political correctness has gone too far, stifling creativity and turning movies into bland, watered-down versions of what they used to be. Stallone sees political correctness as a disease that is infecting the industry, and he's not shy about calling it out. In his eyes, the intrusion of political correctness is suffocating the essence of filmmaking, and he's determined to fight back, even if it means ruffling a few feathers along the way. This defiance is not just about resisting woke culture for the sake of it, it's about preserving the integrity of the filmmaking process. Stallone's commitment to his craft is evident in every movie he makes. He's not interested in pandering to the latest social trends or making films that cater to the sensitivities of a vocal minority. Instead, Stallone focuses on telling stories that resonate with a broader audience, stories that are rooted in traditional values like patriotism, family, and a strong sense of duty. These are the themes that have always defined his work, from the iconic Rocky series to the more recent Rambo films. One of the best examples of Stallone's commitment to these values can be seen in Rambo: Last Blood. In this gritty finale to the Rambo franchise, Stallone's character John Rambo takes on Mexican cartels to rescue his niece. On the surface, it might seem like just another action flick, but there's a deeper message at play. The film is a statement about the importance of standing up for what's right, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Rambo is not just fighting the bad guys, he's fighting for his family, his home, and the values that he holds dear. It's a classic tale of heroism and justice, and it's a stark contrast to the morally ambiguous heroes that have become so common in modern cinema. But Stallone's commitment to these traditional values doesn't stop with his films. He's also used his platform to speak out on issues that he believes are undermining the fabric of society. One of the most notable examples of this is his critique of the pronoun debate. In a video that quickly went viral, Stallone poked fun at the growing trend of people identifying with a variety of pronouns.
What's going on with this country in general nowadays? Does that mean like your generation? Seriously, come on. And these pronouns. What the fuck is with the pronouns? He, she, him, they, the, boom, bang, bop, bong.
With his trademark humor and bluntness, Stallone questioned the absurdity of the pronoun craze, making it clear that he's not interested in playing along with what he sees as a nonsensical trend. What the is with the pronouns? He, she, him, they, the boom, bang, bye F cool. You know what my pronoun is? Guess time's up. It, Stallone quipped, highlighting how ridiculous things have gotten. This kind of humor is classic Stallone, sharp, irreverent, and unafraid to challenge the status quo. But it's not just about getting laughs. There's a serious message behind the jokes. Stallone is making a point about the dangers of taking political correctness too far. In his view, the obsession with pronouns and identity politics is distracting from more important issues and is turning society into a parody of itself. By poking fun at these trends, Stallone is encouraging people to take a step back and look at how absurd things have become. Stallone Stallone's critique of woke culture is not limited to the pronoun debate. He's also taken aim at other aspects of political correctness that he believes are harming the industry.
Ooh, you know what my pronoun is? Guess. Time's up. It, as in it, can't take this shit anymore.
For example, in his series Tulsa King, Stallone plays a character who serves up a healthy dose of satire, poking fun at everything from political correctness to social media obsession. The show is a perfect example of how Stallone uses humor to tackle serious issues, and it's a refreshing departure from the often overly serious tone of many modern TV shows and films. In Tulsa King, Stallone's character is a throwback to a time when men were men, and political correctness was not part of the equation. He's a grizzled veteran who's not afraid to speak his mind, even if it means offending a few people along the way. Through this character, Stallone is able to explore the absurdities of modern culture while still delivering the kind of action and entertainment that his fans have come to expect. It's a delicate balancing act, but Stallone pulls it off with his usual flair, proving once again that he's a master of his craft. Stallone's willingness to take a stand against woke culture has not gone unnoticed in Hollywood. While some have criticized him for being out of touch or reactionary, others have praised him for his courage and integrity. In an industry where many actors and filmmakers are quick to jump on the latest social trends, Stallone's refusal to conform is a rare and admirable quality. He's not interested in following the crowd or doing what's popular. He's focused on staying true to his principles and making films that he believes in. This commitment to his values is something that has defined Stallone's career from the very beginning. When he first created the character of Rocky Balboa back in the 1970s, Stallone was driven by a desire to bring back the spirit of classic films from the 1940s and 1950s. He felt that movies were missing something essential, something that made audiences root for the underdog and believe in the power of determination and hard work. Rocky was his answer to that problem, a character who embodied the values of perseverance, courage, and the American dream. Fast forward to today, and Stallone's commitment to those classic film values is stronger than ever. While Hollywood might be chasing trends and catering to the latest fads, Stallone is staying true to his roots. He's not interested in making films that are politically correct or that cater to the whims of social media activists. Instead, he's focused on telling stories that resonate with audiences on a deeper level, stories that celebrate the values that made America great in the first place. Stallone's refusal to bow down to woke culture is not just about protecting his own creative freedom, it's also about defending the integrity of the film industry as a whole.
You can't make peace when someone has been so nefarious, in my opinion, so like horrible, because everyone made out well. They did.
Yeah.
But it was all supposed to be neutral. No one had anything more than the other. It was all, but to get the rights.
In his view, the intrusion of political correctness is turning movies into bland, homogenized products that lack the passion and intensity that made them great in the first place. By standing up against these trends, Stallone is helping to preserve the art of filmmaking and ensure that it remains a vibrant and dynamic medium for years to come. Of course, not everyone agrees with Stallone's views. Some critics argue that his stance is out of touch with the realities of modern society and that he's clinging to outdated ideas. But Stallone is unapologetic. He believes that there's something worth fighting for in the values that he holds dear, and he's not afraid to take a stand, even if it means going against the grain. Stallone's impact on Hollywood goes beyond just his films and his outspoken views. He's also an inspiration to other actors and filmmakers who may feel pressured to conform to the demands of woke culture. By standing up for what he believes in, Stallone is showing that it's possible to succeed in Hollywood without compromising your principles. He's blazing a trail for others to follow, proving that there's still room in the industry for those who are willing to speak their minds and stay true to their convictions. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.